Ashlyn. I'm going to teach you the basics on how to play the flute. So I'm using an Artley. They're like my favorite brand ever. Okay, so when you open up the flute, the logo always goes on the top, because if you open it up backwards, everything will fall out, which obviously isn't good for the instrument. I know it looks really complex when you first open it up, but it's actually pretty easy. Okay, this is the head joint. Attaches into the middle part here. It attaches in the end where it normally has the logo. When you put it in, you don't want to press any keys because it's bad for the instrument. Just twist it in. Some are a lot stiffer than others.
Okay, here, what's it? Okay.
Okay. Now, when you go to play, you want to make sure that the hole here is lined up with all the other keys. So all you need to do is twist it and make sure that it's lined up. Okay, so then you take the third piece and just twist it on or push it, depending on the instrument. Once again, you want this line here to be lined up with all your other keys. Okay. Next, I guess we'll focus on how to actually make a sound. So normally to do this, if you're a beginner, take the head off by just twisting it off, same way you put it on. Now with the flute to play, it's kind of awkward for beginners, but unlike most instruments, instead of just blowing into it, you actually have to position your mouth. So you want your top lip to come out, your bottom lip to kind of stick in, and you want to blow down. So it should look kind of like this. You want to do this because when you actually put it up to your mouth, you want the air to blow into the instrument, so it kind of circles through. Okay, so once you kind of get the positioning right, take your hand and put it against the back, and then you can just hold the other end. You want to bring it up so it's tucked under your lip, and about a quarter of it is covered by your bottom lip. So it should look. You might have to, if a sound doesn't come out or it doesn't quite sound right, try twisting it. So like if you can kind of get the pitch right. It's really hard to do and it takes a while, so don't worry if you're struggling. Once you have that down, you can insert it back in, and remember to always make sure that it's lined up correctly so you can actually play without it being awkward. So when you play, you can stand or sit on the floor, but the best possible way to get the best air movement is to actually be sitting on a chair like you would in a concert. So sit on the very edge of the chair, feet flat and straight ahead of you. Don't lean back. Okay, so don't rest your arm in the back. It's a really bad habit to get into. Instead, what you want to do is with your back straight, pull your arms up. You want this hand to be resting like that, and this hand, instead of like, I've taught a few kids and they want to do weird stuff, like hold it like backwards and just in weird ways, but you want to actually have it facing so it goes to the side of your body with your thumb resting on this. Your first finger rests on the, okay, so your first finger rests on the first button, your index finger, and then from there you just kind of go, let your fingers fall out. Your pinky stays up, where you can rest on the side or whatever, but this doesn't stay on anything. On this hand, your pinky rests on this first trigger, on the third thing of your flute. Then from there, your next finger, and so on. But yeah, so you want to, it should look like this with your first finger, skip one, like that, with your thumb there. So, kind of from different angles, I guess. So you want to hold it up the same way you would if you were holding just the head, and at the side of your body with, again, part of your bottom lip covering about a quarter of it. And then from there you can, if you go on Google Images, you can find like tons of pictures. I'm just going to play B flat because it's my favorite note. I don't know why, but so bring that up and. So, pretty simple. Basically, a quick recap. Assemble it by making sure you don't touch any of the keys. Gently kind of wiggle the different parts in. Line it up so the whole is lined up with the other keys, along with this lined up with these keys. To practice, when you're first trying to get mouth position right, take off the head and just practice. Make sure your hand's on the other side or you won't hear it. Your lips should only cover about a quarter, and make sure you're breathing down. And that's it.